Have you ever heard the expression, all roads lead to heaven? Well, there are a lot of people that believe that. In fact, I did a little poll in my area, my neighborhoods. I went to some businesses, I went to the post office, I even went downtown to the campus of the University of Pittsburgh, and I asked people, do you believe that all roads lead to heaven? 67% of the people that I interviewed said, yes, I believe that all roads lead to heaven. Now, that's a pretty good percentage of people that believe that. But is it true? Is it true? Well, hi, I'm John Kuert, pastor at Alpha Assembly. Thanks again for joining me for another heart to heart talk. And today I'd like to talk about this. If you would listen for a little bit. You know, in the CIA World Factbook of religions, it says there are Christians 33%, of which Roman Catholics are 17.3%, Protestants are 5.8%, Orthodox is 3.4%, Anglicans 1.2%, Muslims 20%, Hindus 13%, Buddhists 6%, Sikhs 0.4%, Jews 0.2%, and other religions about 12.6%. Now, I want to tell you, that's a lot of roads in life. And yet, a lot of people believe that all roads lead to heaven. Well, I don't believe that. I believe that all roads lead to God, but not all roads lead to heaven because, here's why I say that. All of us are going to have to stand before God someday. In the great judgment and the end of time, the end of all time, we will all have to stand before God. So all roads do lead to God. But there's only one road that from that point that God is going to say, enter in to heaven, enter into the kingdom of heaven, my kingdom. And that is through Jesus Christ. That's the one road that leads to heaven. All roads lead to God, yes. But there's only one road that leads to heaven. And that is the religion of Christianity. And actually, I wouldn't even say religion of Christianity. We've made up all of these different terminologies like that. But Christianity is just a matter of believing in Jesus Christ and who he is. And there's a lot of crazy religions out there. Really, there's Jehovah's Witnesses. These are cults. There's Mormonism. There's the Scientology today, the Universal Unitarians, Wicca, all of these and many other religions. All of them, I'm telling you, will lead to God. But what then? They do not lead to heaven. There's only one way to heaven. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. There's only 18 words right there that I just spoke, but the eternal destinies of every person, past, present, and future, hinge on them. The claims of Christ are clear. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. And if this is then true, then all roads do not lead to heaven. There's only one way. Not even some other roads lead to heaven. There's only one way. Now, it may seem narrow and it may seem intolerant, but there it is. Jesus said to Nicodemus, "Except a man be born again, he cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven." Now, having said that, I think for us as Christians, it's very important for us to realize that for ourselves, but not only that, to share that with others. We, I'm sure, do not want anyone to go out into eternity lost forever. Well, the only way that can happen is if we will be those lights that will shine and not hide our lights under a bushel, but that let it shine with the truth. And this is the truth today that I'm sharing with you. All roads lead to God, but not all roads lead to heaven. So let's be the people that share that with others. You might even take a little poll yourself, and that can open up an opportunity for you to explain just what I did right here in this little heart-to-heart talk. I hope that happens. Well, thanks for joining me once again for another message from my heart to your heart. And these are important messages for us to think about. And not only to think about, but to act upon. So I hope that you will do that. Well, again, as I always say, you're welcome at Alpha Assembly anytime. We would love to have you come visit us. You'll find that I give a relevant message. We have good worship music. We have great fellowship and lots of sometimes food. So join us. It's a great growing little church there, and we'd love to have you. Well, God bless until we see you again, and I hope that is very soon. Bye-bye.